Morning everyone, welcome to Compliance Over Coffee this lovely Thursday morning. Hopefully it's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. It was absolutely bitterly cold in the wind here yesterday. Don't know about where you are. So this morning I wanted to talk to you about HMRC, and they've gone up a gear. And have they? I have never seen this before until earlier this week. You know, you guys, that I take calls from people that want support. I got a message from someone saying that they'd had some letters from HMRC. Could I have a look and advise them? So they scanned this letter and sent it over, and I read it, and I have never seen this letter before. Now, you know, if you listen to me enough and you've done our training, that Information Commissioner's Office, we believe, get data or are communicating with Companies House, where you register your limited companies. And so we know from experience that within 30 seconds of registering your limited company, if you haven't registered for data protection supervision, you get a letter through the post. In fact, in our case, it landed earlier than the confirmation that our company was actually registered with Companies House. Well, this letter was from HMRC, and it would appear that HMRC have been talking to information commissioners, or they've all been talking together, but now HMRC are sending out letters to those people who register with Companies House, I presume under certain SIC codes. That's the codes that you use to register what your company does, and they are now sending out letters saying that you are registered. They believe that you should be registered for AML supervision and you're not. So a while ago, and for all of the time that I've been talking about compliance, which I know is a long time now, I know, Tina talks about compliance, but this is to save you guys fines. This is why we do it. Now, before this, if you weren't registered with HMRC, you were kind of under the radar, and you might get away with it unless something went dreadfully wrong or someone reported you. Now, as soon as you register with Companies House, the likelihood is that HMRC are going to get that data. And if you use, I think it's 63810 for estate agency work, which is what sourcing agents should be doing, HMRC know this and they pick it up. I think Companies House must be sending reports out to these guys. They are really starting to tighten up, and HMRC already dash out millions upon millions upon millions of fines a year. So, for those people that tell you you don't have to get compliant straight away, just do a few deals, register your company, you're absolutely fine. No, you're not. That little gap, that little bit of respite that you thought you might have had, has now gone out of the window. So please, 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 even before you set up the company, understand what it is that you have to do. Because I have tons of conversations with people who are being taught to set everything up and register for everything. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand what they're registering for. So please, this is a heads up. Please listen to it. Please action it. I can't make you, but if I give you the information, it's up to you as to what you do with it. So HMRC are now liaising with Companies House in some way, shape or form, I don't know how, and they're getting details of companies that are registered with Companies House, aren't registered for money laundering supervision, and HMRC feel that they should be. The letters are quite long. What I might do is take out the company information, get the owner's permission to share it with you guys, and then you can see what's in it. So that's Compliance Over Coffee for this morning. Have a fantastic Thursday. Tony reminded me earlier that it is our data protection and money laundering one-day workshop this Saturday. It's a full one-day workshop with data protection in the morning and money laundering in the afternoon. And as long as you attend on the day, you get a certificate for attendance, and it proves your training for the next 12 months for data protection and money laundering, which is a legal requirement. So that's it for today. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will be back with you next week on Thursday as always for another Compliance Over Coffee. Bye for now.